Will rats ever stop growing? Is it possible they'll reach the size of dogs in the future, as there are already some the size of domestic cats? Well, this seems like a question straight out of a New York subway legend, or maybe a guide to mythic creatures of the sewers. But let's dive into it. First and foremost, the idea of rodent gigantism isn't without precedent. In the prehistoric times, there were indeed some monstrous rat relatives that roamed the earth. Measuring up these ancient beasts, some were indeed the size of dogs. However, let's get into the gritty of actual rat size today. Rats are opportunistic survivors, with a remarkable ability to adapt to a wide range of environments. They're the Houdinis of the animal kingdom, squeezing through the tightest of spots, and their size has been optimized for such a lifestyle. Certainly you have reports here and there about some colossal rat caught in a trap or seen scuttling in the shadows, the so-called cat-sized rodents. But these exceptions to the norm are usually due to a combination of plentiful resources and lack of predators, rather than an evolutionary trend toward gigantism. Large rats you might hear about are typically instances of the brown rat, also known as the Norway rat, which can get fairly sizable, but the reports of cat-sized individuals are often exaggerated or misidentified. Perception can be a peculiar thing, especially when you're staring down what looks to be a mini capybara in your garbage can. From an evolutionary perspective, the size animals grow to is constrained by a multitude of factors including biology, environment, and the availability of resources. Gigantism often comes with a host of physiological issues, like increased risk of cancer, joint problems, and heart issues. Nature knows what it's doing, and for rats, which have been evolving for millions of years, the sizes we commonly see today are what have typically best served their survival. This includes fitting into small spaces, reproducing quickly, and staying off the predator's radar. In terms of future growth, unless we're talking a significant shift in the environment or rat genetics that favors larger size, it's unlikely we'll need to start manufacturing dog-sized rat traps. Rats will continue to thrive in cities like Portland by being exactly as they've been: resourceful, adaptable, and importantly, a manageable size for a life of stealth and agility. An interesting side note: Portland's reputation for eco-friendliness could play a part in discouraging oversized rats. With strong waste management practices and environmental policies, there's less opportunity for rats to find those unguarded piles of resources that might otherwise lead to an increase in size over generations. The bottom line is that rats are thriving in their current models: compact, resourceful, and incredibly adept at coexisting with humans, for better or worse. But if we ever do need to start resizing pet doors to let our rat-sized pets out for a walk, I'll be back here with a much more alarming post.